Hi, I'm M.R. Carey, author of The Girl with All the Gifts. My new novel, Fellside, comes out this year. It takes its title from the name of the fictional maximum security prison on the Yorkshire moors to which the protagonist, Jess Moulson, is sent at the outset of the story. She's been sentenced to life in prison for murder, but it's a murder that she has no memory of committing. When she gets to the prison, she's visited by the ghost of a small boy who brings her a message, and she has to decode and interpret that message to save herself and those around her.
The next time Jess woke, she was alone in the room. Alex coalesced out of the sudden dark, like stirred milk coming to the surface of a mug of coffee. For a second or two, Jess could only croak. Her mouth gaped open, but her injured throat wouldn't make any other sounds. Her feet kicked spastically, out of rhythm, pushing her backwards up the bed. Her heart beat at her ribs just once with the force of a hammer blow. Then it seemed to stop, as though it had wedged itself tight in there and couldn't get free again. She threw up her hands to hide him from her sight, but she was too weak to hold them there. Gravity dragged them down, and the boy was still standing at the foot of the bed, solemn, staring, only mildly interested in her terror. "I need to talk to you," he said.
Like The Girl with All the Gifts, Fellside is a story about monsters, or about people who are thought of as monsters. But I think both books ultimately ask the reader to judge who the monsters are and what crimes, if any, put us outside the reach of humanity. They're both stories about redemption. They're both stories about characters who are trying to come to terms with who they are, to understand who they are, and to atone for things that they've done, which I think is some of the strongest human instincts of all.